Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video where a bit of a mix-up video, but basically I'm going to start off with three cars that you would have seen on my channel, three of my favourite cars. Now, if you also subscribe to a few of the other channels, which I'm sure you do, Kiefer Outlaw Speed Shop, a week ago he kind of put a bit of a call out to the rest of us customizers on behalf of a chap called Kenny Danner, aka Pegs Customs, who unfortunately has cancer at the moment. And you know, cancer through my family has claimed a lot's of lives. My mum has had cancer. She beat it, but some aunts and uncles and grandparents haven't had that much luck. Now, unfortunately, Kenny has stage 4 cancer. So, kind of through our Keith, you know, we're putting through or putting together some kind of cars really that's going to go up for auction that you guys can actually bid on and win. And I'm going to be sending kind of these along, you know, three of my favourites, like I say. So we got the Ertl 57 Chevy, and we got the Matchbox Taxi Lowrider Custom that I did, and then last but not least the Mini Dinky. Like I say, these are three of my favourites, and I really hope that they kind of go towards, you know, the collection for Kenny to make obviously it comfortable for as long as he's with us. But yeah, he's a customizer himself, and as part of the community, you know, if I can do something to help, even if it's by a tiny amount, then I'm all for it. So these three cars are going to be going over to the US. I'm going to get them in the post today so that they can actually reach the auction start in time. But anyway, I shall move on to a couple of Matchbox Garage deliveries. Now, I've kind of, I say pre-opened them, I just to speed it along, but I've certainly not gone through this. I have, you know, refrained from having a little look. So let's have a see what we got in this first one. Did it have a name on this? Let's have a look. Ah, yes. Of course, I've blacked out the full address, but AlexanderPlatz, which is actually in the UK. I thought, because I'd been to Berlin in Germany, and I'm sure the kind of the main square or main road into Berlin was AlexanderPlatz. I just assumed this, you know, yourself, I'm sure you're watching, was actually from Germany, but there we are, you're from, and let's have a look. Ah, very cool. Let me just make sure there's no address on here. No. And this indeed is AlexanderPlatz, and he's very naughty. Kind of what they call it, like your thumbnail or whatever it is. Anyway, so August 27th, very cool handwriting. Watcher Rob, first let me say well done on reaching the 25,000 subs. Thank you, sir. All very well, and I'm sure all of your subscribers will agree, and I hope you guys do. I have a couple of helpful items for you to use in your upcoming videos, as well as a few cars for you to work on in the package. Your videos are great, and I always find myself reminiscing my childhood memories of some of the cars you choose to work on. Anyway, keep up the great work and awesome content coming, my friend. All the best, AlexanderPlatz. Thank you very much. That is awesome, and this beautiful letter will be going on the wall of letters that I already have. So let's have a little look, see what we got. Oh. Okay. Let's tell you what. Just try not to cut my finger open. Wow. Okay, so we have one of these Matchbox specials. This is a Lancia Rally, and I've got a few of these specials, but I certainly don't have this one. And my first inspection is really the glass to make sure that's in good shape, which it is. And everything else is here. Yes. wheels are not too bad. They can be brightened up, and I like the fact that, you know, I can add to this, you know, this plain around the back. Imagine if this was, you know, blacked out with kind of rear grille, all the lights painted in, the rear number plate. Obviously this has got some great details over this part, but I could certainly add to that. Very cool. Oh wow, okay. Actually, I have run out of these. Now, I'll show you. So I've got these, and I've been using these a lot. And what I've been finding, see how that's kind of started to really lose its grip. And a couple of these have got so much paint on them that they're starting to snap down in this area. So to replace them now, perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. So thank you very much. These are very handy, and they're certainly better quality than the ones I've had. So yeah, will be used shortly. I should put them up there. Cool. Oh, this is in great condition and with a blue interior. So this is the Vauxhall Astra GTE stroke Opel Kadett GSI. Now, what have I done with one of these? Ah, see, actually, this is a really good one. So I have done a Mad Max, but it was a police car version. And actually, I've probably got, I want to say 3 or 4 of these, and they're all in the police car version. This is the first one where I've got no, you know, kind of great big thing sticking up the top. So I can do a true kind of 80s stroke 90s inspired custom on this. And for me, one thing that, see, I'm 35 years old, but when I was about 18, I used to go street racing, which, you know, is pretty naughty. I don't do it anymore, but I certainly did 15 years ago. And I used to have a Nissan 200SX that I used to go street racing with. And I always remember there was one of these, and it was in like a, I'll tell you what colour it was. It was similar to this Porsche colour. I don't know if you remember me doing this a little while ago, but it was like a light metallic green, and it had anti-lag. Basically, it had the 2-litre red top engine, turbo. It had anti-lag, and it was an absolute monster. And it used to kind of win a lot of the races. But yeah, it'd be quite cool to try and replicate that from 15 years ago. Very cool. It was kind of like this colour, really, like this colour. But anyway, this is a Mustang, isn't it? No, it's a AMX Javelin, a Mustang. But that is cool. Look at the wheels on it, though. They're like the absolute just worst wheels, and they need something certainly bigger than that. And this looks, oh right, okay, looks like a banana. Is it, if it's gonna focus? But yeah, so we're missing an A pillar here. The doors, you can see, are bent, and that is because this whole casting is bananaed. Something gone like that. A parent has probably stood on it, and yeah, but that can be brought back. Shouldn't be too difficult. So we've got a Porsche 935, a racing one. Very cool. Got a load of detail on that we can pull out. Very nice. Ah, yeah. Toyota MR2. I've owned an MR2, but the newer one. So is this a Mark 1? So I would have had a Mark 2, I think. Mine was red. And now I have already modified one of these, customized one of these. I've done it in like a dark blue. Check it out in my library if you haven't seen it already. Very cool car. Oh, this is different. So this is a Corgi Juniors Fiat X1 /9. very nice with the stickers on there. Nice colour. Now, if you have seen my boot sale video from earlier this week, you would have noticed that I actually picked one of these up and I had a look around it. Go and have a look at it and you'll see me, because I remember picking it up and it wasn't in good enough condition, i.e. it was missing around the back here, it was missing some grill, so I left it because I knew that I just wouldn't be able to replace it. So the fact that I've now got one, that is super cool, and you will definitely see this. Look at the nice detail around the back. I think that is cool. And actually, you guys haven't known, but I've just returned from Italy from holiday. So yeah, Fiat, obviously an Italian brand. But yeah, last night, so this video I'm doing Saturday morning. I'm going to upload it today, Saturday afternoon. But at this exact time, 24 hours ago, I was on the side of Mount Vesuvius. Yeah, I wanted to have a walk up Mount Vesuvius. I visited Pompeii, I visited Sorrento, I stayed in Naples for the week with my wife and children, and we had a great time. But yeah, I kind of scheduled videos ahead of time, so you still see the content. But anyway, what have we got in here? Whoa. Wow, wow, wee, wow. So, a wicked Audi Quattro from 1982. This is a year older than me. Unfortunately, it is missing the spoiler here, but I'm sure we could put something together. It's in relatively good condition, actually. Nice bit of detail around the front. Be interesting. Now, I've got some of these kind of larger scale cars, and I'll have to start putting them together so I'll know what I have, what I don't have, what parts. You know, perhaps I can take parts of another one and build this one up. It's got a right good bit of weight to that as well. Some good quality. So, what have we got here? Oh, we got a helping hand. Oh, wow. How nice is this? I certainly haven't expected to kind of receive one of these. So this is a helping hands. Now, to be honest, I do have, or I say I did have one of these. And if you've kind of like a bit of an OG subscriber, you would have seen this in my earlier videos from maybe 6 months ago. But for whatever reason, kind of like these started to snap, so I haven't been able to use it. So having a new one is going to be very handy. And mine didn't have the magnifying glass, so for those fine details, bosh. Here, look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some fine details on this. Very cool. Very cool. AlexanderPlatz, thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. And then last but not least, we have another to Matchbox Garage. And this is the second package we have received from Orc1976. So thank you again for sending this to me. And how cool is this? This, I'm assuming, is or was a kind of biscuit tin. But how, you know, could you get any more appropriate than, you know, sending this? And my guess is that there's no longer biscuits or cookies remaining inside this tin, because it's otherwise they're very heavy. So let's have a little look, shall we? Wow. We have got quite the selection. Now, is there a note? I can't see one. So, but it might be underneath, or it might not be. We already know Orc1976 because he's already kindly sent us something, probably just a couple of weeks ago. So let's just go through, see what we've got today. So this is the Matchbox fire engine 1982. Missing, unfortunately, the ladder here. See, this is now where, you know, I should be considering getting one of those 3D printers. You know, Marty has one, Austin has one. You know, those are the big guys. So, you know, if I'm going to want to try to, you know, aim as high as those guys, then perhaps things like this I just need to try and get. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I haven't done any service. Have I done any service vehicles yet? I don't think so. Can't even remember now. I've done so many. I've done about 100 cars on this channel, so forgive me if I forget. So we've got the Pontiac Firebird Racer. Very cool. I like that. I think that's kind of, yeah, it's got a bit of a stamp on it, so it needs a slight bit of tweaking in the top there just to be pulled out. And I'm not sure whether I've got one of these. I can't remember. I know I've got a few of the Fiero ones in this kind of style, but I'm not sure whether I've got a Firebird. So we've got the Porsche 935. So same as this one, just a different variant. Very cool, very cool. One of these, oh wow, exploration. Do you know what? I've got what, 2,000 cars, and this is the first BP exploration vehicle that I've ever seen, let alone kind of, and actually you've got all the tyres still there. It just needs a nice repaint in the white, get some new decals or stickers, they appear in this sense, and yeah, I think this one deserves a bit of a restoration. What do you think? Oh, this is one of them Saab Sonnets. Oh, that's good. I like this. Now, I actually have a Saab Sonnet. Just having a look around. I can't see it for me to grab, but I actually really like this design, and I wanted to really basically customize it or restore it. But the one I have is in a bit of, I guess, too good a condition, really. You know, it just wouldn't be too fun. This, on the other hand, you know, there's no paint left, so this, you know, would be ripe for restoration or customization. I think a cool custom would be quite nice. And actually, who's done one? I think it's just Nick's Toy Garage. I've only noticed him do a kind of video on this, so yeah, check that out. That's cool. So, oh, it's a Corgi. So this is a Roygo Rascal 600 Corgi Juniors. Is it Roygo Rascal 600? Nice engine detail. Appears that everything is there. You know, kind of kids having a little play. I must admit, I still play with the cars. I don't know. Maybe. Now this one, an Audi Quattro, and I have custom restored one of these recently, and I done it in a what colour was it? I done it in a kind of like a metallic black, but it was more of a charcoal. In fact, I painted it in this colour, TS40. Claims to be metallic black. This is one that actually Tony Bellini sent me a couple of months ago now, which I very much like. And yeah, this one is more of a kind of graphite grey. And in fact, it's the same colour as the bottom of this car, which, a bit of a notification, this video has received now 2,000 likes. So guess what? This one's going to be given away, but not before I repaint it, because I don't know why, you can't really see it on camera, but basically I sprayed this using the aerosol paint, if you remember rightly, and then I went over it actually with the TS14, and the paint I can see in my eye. I wonder if you can see it here. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. You see, it's cracked. It's gone like this weird, almost like elephant skin texture. I don't know. But yeah, this has received 2,000 likes. But I'm not going to be giving this away in this condition. So I'm going to do the video. I'm going to strip it back down. I'm going to repaint it, and then I'm going to choose a winner. So anyway, look out for that in the next, probably next video. I'm going to guess. But yeah, we're on to this one today. But going back to this Audi Quattro, there's a certain someone who might be doing a restoration or customization on one of these soon. So yeah, look out for that. So we got the cool Fiat F1 racer from 1984. Very nice. Now you might be kind of wondering, you know, I'm leaving probably the best till last, which I probably am. Now this one is the Mazda RX 500. Very cool. Actually in pretty good condition. Unfortunately it's missing the, well I guess it's the bonnet, isn't it, on the rear, because it is covering the engine, or the hood. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And, oh, there is another one in here. Oh, check it out. It's a full GT. So made in England by Leslie, Matchbox series number 41, and it looks like it's got kind of, I don't know, Play-Doh or plasticine. It's missing half its tyres. I've got a couple of these, and I need to do a restoration or customization on one of these soon. And if you didn't see it, the Free Blind Mice, they all done restorations on these in the last couple of weeks, so check them out, all the restorations. Some wicked designs there, and I'm going to get around to doing my own one at some point. This I really like. This is a Majorette Porsche 924. How cool is that? I just love that opening kind of hatch there, and the fact that the glass is all in good condition means that this 100% will be getting, what? It looks like there's a little bit of a bash there. Let's see what I can do with that, because I really want to restore that one or customize it. You know, nice set of wheels on there, get it lowered a bit. Very cool. But then for me, the best till last, the Farnborough Measham car auction collection. And where is it? I can't see it. Now, do I have one of these? Is it in the same colour? So this is a Guy Warrior. Wouldn't it be cool to do up a couple at the same time? Right there. That's it. I've got a yellow one. So we've got a yellow one, and we got the green and the, is that red or orange? Orangey red. So it would be super cool to do these both up at the same time and maybe give one away. Comment down below if you'd like one of these. Very cool. And we don't have a note this time, but we of course know Orc1976. So guys, you know, I just all I can do is just thank you again for your generosity, and I truly appreciate it, and you will see some of these cars restored or customised in the near future. But yeah, just as a kind of final reminder on these three as well, what I'll do is I think what I'm probably best to do is I will link Keith's video down below, because he kind of goes into full depth. The chap approached him, he's got the full explanation, all the links, and etc, etc. So what I'll do is I'm going to get these off in the post, and I'll link everything down below. And obviously if you wanted to kind of support, I say the cause, or if you want a chance to own one of these cars, then yeah, the links will be down below as well. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, I'll see you soon on the next one.